just like, okay, let's go with it. I didn't expect her to go viral that bad. It was like next level. Nurulhidayah said that women are not born leaders.
I think woman is not born to be a leader tau.
You know what? Joke's on her. I'm the leader of the whole team. Hi, I'm Tasnim Lokman from Sinar and I'll be in the media industry for about 9 years this August. And I'm the producer behind Politically Frank series. Can be anything that involves politics, and they are being frank about it. They talk bluntly, they don't have any cover or they don't have any filters, and that's exactly it. Like, what you watch is what you get, and nobody can argue or twist your arm and say that I was wrongly quoted or misquoted. We just say that we're coming to meet you and we're gonna do a politically frank episode, and that's about it. We just go, and the questions are on the spot. It is pretty much as raw as possible when we do it. You're absolutely right. Like, we only do one take. We don't do second or third takes. Well, for Sinar Daily specifically, we don't show any unpublished content until it's online with everybody else. So yeah, no, nobody gets to see the video pre-launch, pre-publishing. Usually we would look at the political season at the time. So like for the month of April, May, June, it was mostly PKR members because of the PKR election. If not, we'll just choose who was flavor of the month, or we just felt suddenly like, hey, you know, this person is talking about something, maybe we should try and get them. So our first episode is actually with Sadik. I just texted him like, hey, we're doing a new episode, blah, 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 blah. Do you want to be on the show? And he was like, yeah, that'd be great. And we actually went hiking at Taman Tunggu, which I almost died. But that's a different story. From that, we just contacted the people we were good with, we wanted to highlight. Maybe they had current issues at the time. For Nurulhidayah, I told my main producer at the time for this episode, Shazwan, I was like, dude, can you just get me someone from UMNO who will make the show fun? And then he was like, you know what? I have the perfect person. And then he literally contacted Datuk Nurulhidayah. And then they just went to shoot for it. Honestly, when I watched the draft, I didn't think much. I was just like, oh my god, what is she saying? But okay, that's normal. Like I've not heard it before. I've heard it at UMNO assemblies. I've heard it at like talks and whatever. And this is not new. So I was just like, okay, let's go with it. I didn't expect her to go viral that bad. It was like next level. But to be fair to her, I think she handled the whole viral thing just like how she usually does. We're still on good terms with her. There's no problems. For me, like personally, when I do interviews, I always think like, what would the makcik jual nasi lemak kat tepi jalan tu wants to know, you know? Those Malaysian professionals who are like making comfortable income are very comfortable, and what would make them realize that what needs to change, you know? I totally forgot this part of my life. That was the biggest story, you know, Malaysians going to Syria to fight the war. And I was just like communicating with all these Malaysians who are in Syria, like, you know, shooting and fighting for Islamic State. And then you see your friends go on food reviews dekat hotels and buffets, and but I'm here at the tepi longkang and like waiting for the politicians to finish their like meeting, waiting to jolok someone, hoping they come out and tell you some secrets. My friends like Insta storying like a buffet at a hotel. So yeah, but you know what? This is all just jokes. Like, I love what I do, so yeah. I always think like what keeps me going is making sure that people are informed. People know what's happening. People are aware what's happening. Nothing is like filtered or nothing is set back. Throughout my career, I've covered MH370, MH17, outrage logging in Fraser's Hill, illegal gold mining in Pahang, and also an array of illegal foreign workers and refugee issues in the country. I have actually been in the boat that the Rohingyas arrived in Langkawi back in 2015, and it was horrible. So for me, when we do something, it affects every single person, and it might not even be in Malaysia. It might be people coming in or people going out. But please bear in mind, whatever happens, there is always a story behind it. Okay, I'm just like any other Malaysians, maybe any other person in the whole world besides Twitter, mainly Twitter and Instagram. I definitely rely on Lumi to get the latest updates. Behind every story, I hope it triggers them to think further, for them to strive to gain more knowledge as well. I'm Tasnim from Sinar Daily. Find our videos and other breaking news on the Lumi News app.